Tooned vehicle lovers. So I'm never going to collect a realistic looking bus because they're too big, but I will collect deformed ones. But before we get into this, let's look at this thing. Let's talk about it. So Leyland is a British company. I don't know if they exist still, but anyways, they sold most of these to China, running around Hong Kong between 78 and 81. Let me hit focus. 9.7 meters. I don't know what that engine is, but it's a front engine. Where more all the modern buses now, the engine is in the rear. But yeah, this is still front engine, and it's obviously a double-decker bus. Now, what got my attention is this. These are the buses. Roll over, collision fire. Roll over, roll. Right? They're so tall. The majority of these things died from rollovers. I've been on a double-decker bus, and now I'm starting to think that's probably a bad idea. So I just thought I'd throw that out there. Okay, that's what we learned about that vehicle. Let's look at here. This image is the actual livery of this toy. So let's get this out of the box here first. Nothing on the bottom. I bought this locally. I'm pretty sure it's old. It looks like a QB Heart bus. So it says Victory 2, which is the model of the bus. It doesn't say Leyland though. And LV18 is specific to a route maybe in China. There's only 1,500 of these toys. And this is, I guess, number 720. I have to assume there's 1,500 of LV18 because it's literally printed, right? So that's not rare at all. Assuming they made all the other LVs. There's been a lot of different buses with the same livery. You know, Hong Kong had many different bus routes. I think this is like one of those friction. I gotta press that in probably. It's a hook or something. It's so old. I guess it's old, so I'm hesitant to break it. This is not a good design. Look at that, the bumper just fell off. Okay. So yeah, the bumper, the teeth here, I think I have to add some glue. Hold on, actually, not even glue, because poster putty's better. It doesn't actually leave any marks. So I just need to fill in that gap better. I don't know if there's an up or down. I think there is. Alright, so that won't fall out anytime soon. I guess they did that because I'm sure other buses have silver bumpers. It'd be easier painted separately. Anyway, so this literally says LV18 right there, and that's what this photograph is here. So let's see what's going on. Yeah, the phone number matches up, right? All that livery is pretty close to me. This little round emblem there. So it looks good. The wheels here are blue though, where it's a normal one. Actually, those probably are blue. It's just such an old photograph that doesn't look very good. Well, I gotta say, that looks pretty much like it in cartoon form. These aren't LV18s, but I think they're just other views of this type of bus, the Victory 2. So yeah, I can see a single door, it looks like, and the double door there. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.5 windows, and I think that's matching up. The rear, we have a split rear window here, 2 windows and one up top. Tail lights. Yeah, it's missing that rectangle there. I don't know if that's a fuel. No, that's just a reflector. And then here's a bunch of them. I guess that's probably the bus terminal there in Hong Kong. And this was somewhere in there. Found this image of LV36 and the top view. Hopefully those guys didn't end up in a rollover. Alright, long introduction. It's interesting to learn about the real world by collecting cartoon toys. I gotta say, this looks nice. So that must be the fuel filler right there. The bus wheels have lug nut details, and they're not the same wheel. You know, the lug nuts stick out on the front, but they're recessed on the rear because it's supposed to be a dually. Well, this doesn't have dual tires. The tires, though, are rubbery because this is a pullback toy. Yeah, wow. That's a fierce sounding motor. Now, see, it doesn't say QB Art, though. I don't know what that is, but something Cars Workshop. So I don't like logos like that, right? But anyways, okay, well, look at this. All the molding is raised. You can just hear it, right? So that helps them paint it easier, and it looks more realistic. I'm gonna guess the whole body is just clear plastic, and all this paint is just on top of that clear plastic. So we got, oh, this is the route number, 47, and this must be the chassis. No, I don't know, some sort of coding for the bus service. China Motor Bus Company hotline here. It'd be funny if you called that and someone answered. Okay, yeah, it's got all the nice details here molded in, ribbon going all around. Tampo print. There's no decals here. It's all Tampo printing. The grill here is a nice egg crate pattern. It's recessed quite a bit. The raised turn signals are painted nicely. The headlights are okay. Maybe too much silver there, but they're domed out. You even have wiper blades. Look, opposing wiper blades. That's kind of neat. A little window separator bars up here, there as well. I think they're missing an eye. But, or maybe not. Maybe it's just an abbreviation. Maybe that's what they did in China. Okay, well, that's neat. You can actually see, what is this red here? What's, I'm trying to look in. Oh, that's the coin thing. People get on and dump their coins into that little red thing. It's on a post. Hopefully you can see that, right? And you can actually see the steering wheel is black there. You got little seats here, up top as well. Very cool. I think this is the stairwell. Look at that. There's like the handrail for the stairs. This is awesome. Very awesome. I don't know what it's a footstep. Interesting. There's a door here. The driver's door. Yeah, I guess that is on the side photograph I pulled up there. Printing looks good. Some venting here. All that looks nice. Yeah, there's another door. It's like probably an escape. Yeah, an emergency escape door. I see that on the photographs as well. Some sort of scratch or contaminant there, unfortunately. Yeah, everything looks good. It's a very three-dimensional toy with all this like ribbing and recessed windows and stuff, right? So you can see how they raised the window partitions. This is very impressive. Much better than Choro-Q. Okay, well, I'm really happy to have this. I didn't expect it to be that nice. So, here's a QB art, I think. Now that literally looks like a QB. It says Jodas. But I wouldn't be surprised if there's the same factory making these things. Let's just look at these. You see how the wheels are all color matched? The tires look very similar, although I think these tires, I don't know if they're the same size. Yeah, I think they are the same size. So, anyways, this is a Routemaster bus, you know, double-decker London bus. This one actually has an opening engine hatch, which is neat. Let's take a look at this one. This is a more modern London one. Yeah, I think those tires are identical, so... And the wheels, no, these are not identical wheels, at least the rears aren't. No, the fronts aren't either. What about this one? No, different. Okay. So, a few more here. What's this one? This is another old looking one. The wheels are different. Alright, well, different. Here's a modern 3-axle one, QB art. And this one, yeah, the wheels are different. Okay, well, I don't know. It has the same like detail as the QB art ones, and the same type of like raked definition, I think, to the roof. Maybe these are a little bit more raked, but if you know, the thing's like sweeping upwards. So yeah, double deckers, funky. I do have some other buses that we could look at. I never thought I'd collect buses in cartoon form. This is by Choro-Q, and I 3D printed my own wheels. I don't know why that motor was wound up. And I don't even know what this thing is because it's all in Japanese, but it's some sort of tractor trailer bus. I think it's like a post-World War II thing. It literally says 1948, so... Here's a more modern Japanese bus with some sort of baseball team livery. These are the wheels that came with it by Choro-Q, so it's pretty neat. The Chiba Lot Marines. I think that must be a baseball team. Here's a Japan Railways double-decker bus. This one I 3D printed my own wheels. This is, all I know is it's from 2001. So that thing's cool. I think it's called a Neoplan Megaliner. Yeah, it says Neoplan on the front. And then here we have something just called a Q bus. I think this might be made by Tiny Q, the same parent company, but you'll have to look up the review to know for sure. So, yeah, totally different wheels on this. Maybe there are a few different, and the tires are different, but I just don't imagine there's many toy companies making cartoon buses, but maybe there's at least 2, because this does seem quite different. Or 3, because Choro-Q's are quite different. Alright, well, let's get this thing over here. This is some random generic alien toys I found on AliExpress. So very happy to have this. Has a lot of detail, seems more detailed than the Choro-Q ones. So it's very cool. If I run into new castings like this, I'll definitely pick them up as long as they're not overpriced. Thanks for watching today. See you at the next bus station.